Hi, my name is Caitlin Clockerty, and I'm going to be talking about the sort of second moon that was recently discovered to be orbiting around the Earth. This connects back to the lessons that we learned about the different planets and just facts about the planets and their moons that we sort of talked about closer to the beginning of the semester, and also about the more recent lessons that we have had about the orbits of the planets and what we know about how all of the things in our solar system orbit the sun. I had heard about this new moon whenever it was first discovered in like 2016, but I saw this as an opportunity to kind of learn more and expand my knowledge. So this moon was first observed in April 27th of 2016. It was observed from a research facility in Hawaii that was funded by NASA. It was a telescope that was specifically created to look for asteroids and other space objects. They labeled it 469219, but the more common name that astronomers use to refer to it is Kamo'olawea, I believe is the correct way to pronounce it, which is a Hawaiian name meaning like just like a floating space object, which is kind of what it was known at the time. Um, Kamo'olawea orbits the sun, not necessarily the Earth. It kind of goes around the sun at the same 366-day cycle that the Earth does, and so it kind of lines up, and the orbit is just slightly off center from the Earth, where sometimes it is in between the sun and the Earth, and sometimes it is outside on the other side of the Earth from the sun, which makes it have kind of the same orbital effect of the moon of how it orbits around the sun. Um, and scientists have think that the reason that it shifts is because of the Earth's gravitational pull on its orbit, of how whenever it gets just a little too far away from this Earth heading towards the sun, the Earth's rotational gravity is able to pull it back into the Earth's gravitational force to have it continue to orbit almost just around the Earth at the same time it's orbiting around the sun. And then due to this, it has been labeled as a quasi-satellite as opposed to an official like second moon, just because it doesn't have the exact orbital pattern. It's quite small. It is only around 40 to 100 meters in diameter, so it's not a super huge like a celestial body that's the size of a moon. It's quite small. Scientists were unsure of what it was made of, but it's um, through like observation, it's been determined that it's probably a lunar projectile, or basically a bit of the moon that chipped off whenever it was struck by another object. Um, it's there have been talks to approach it since 2017 to learn kind of more of exactly what it's made out of and if it is truly a part of the moon that has chipped off. And the Chinese Space Agency has a launch retrieval mission to basically collect samples planned for launch in 2025 so we can fully see what exactly it is made of. Um, because it doesn't have a super solid orbital pattern around the Earth and it does kind of wobble back and forth, it's not projected to stay within the Earth's orbital pattern for a great deal of time. It's probably within the next 300 years, it'll slowly have a wider and wider orbit until the Earth loses its gravitational pull on it and it is just kind of flung into space and kind of sent around the solar system and perhaps beyond. I will link the article that I was using to learn more about this in the description of the video, and I hope that you found this interesting. Thank you.